Have you ever wondered why money has such a powerful hold on us? It's a question that's been asked time and again, and yet the answer remains as elusive as a wisp of smoke. But it's a question that's worth exploring, don't you think? At the heart of it all is our psychological relationship with money. It's an intricate, complex dance that weaves its way through every facet of our lives. Money, you see, isn't just a means to an end. It's a potent symbol that holds a mirror to our deepest desires, our dreams, our fears, and our ambitions. It's a silent storyteller, narrating our lives, shaping our decisions, and scripting our destinies. From the moment we first grasp the concept of mine and yours, we're introduced to the world of money. We learn its value, its power, and its potential. We understand that it can open doors, create opportunities, and offer a sense of security. But along the way, we also learn that it can evoke strong emotions, drive people to extremes, and even change the course of history. Money, in its essence, is a tool. Yet it's a tool that wields an incredible amount of influence over us. It can make us feel invincible one moment and utterly vulnerable the next. It can be a source of joy and a cause of stress. It can bring people together and tear them apart. It's no wonder, then, that our relationship with money is often fraught with complexities and contradictions. But what if we could understand this psychology? What if we could delve deeper into our relationship with money and uncover the underlying forces that drive our financial decisions? Could such an understanding lead to better financial decisions? Could it help us navigate the choppy waters of finance with greater ease and confidence? Are you intrigued yet? Let's delve deeper into the psychology of money. Because understanding money isn't just about understanding numbers, it's about understanding ourselves. And that, dear listeners, is a journey worth embarking on. Scene script. Have you ever considered that wealth is not about how much you earn, but what you do with what you have? Let's delve into an interesting argument from the book, Psychology of Money. Wealth, it asserts, is relative, not absolute. The concept of wealth is often misconstrued as a race of earning more and more. But, is it really all about the numbers on your paycheck? The book suggests otherwise. Picture two individuals. One earns a high income but spends it as quickly as it comes, while the other earns a modest income but saves diligently. Who would you say is wealthier? The answer may not be as clear-cut as it would seem at first glance. Despite the larger income, the first individual may find themselves in a constant state of financial instability, living paycheck to paycheck. The second individual, on the other hand, is building a safety net, a cushion that could serve them well in the future. This brings us to the crux of the matter. Making smart decisions with money, it turns out, is more important than earning a high income. It's about understanding your financial boundaries, prioritizing needs over wants, and planning for the future. But what does making smart decisions entail? Here's where the importance of saving and investing wisely comes into play. Saving is not just about putting money away for a rainy day. It's about financial independence, about having the freedom to make choices that aren't dictated by immediate financial needs. And then there's investing. It's a game of patience, a marathon rather than a sprint. It's about understanding that the true power of investment lies in the long term, in the magic of compounding returns. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, your wealth grows exponentially over time if you let it. In conclusion, wealth is not about the absolute amount of money you have. It's about how you manage it, how you save, and how wisely you invest it. So, it's not about making more, but making the most of what you have. How often do you attribute your financial success or failure to luck? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? In the book, Psychology of Money, the role of luck is given significant importance in shaping our financial destinies. Sure, we often hear about the importance of hard work, perseverance, and skill, and they are indeed important. In fact, they form the bedrock of any financial endeavor. However, we cannot overlook the role of luck. It's like an invisible hand, subtly guiding us on the path of financial success or failure. Imagine two equally talented individuals, both work equally hard, have the same level of skills, and are equally dedicated. Yet one might end up being financially more successful than the other. Why? The answer lies in the element of luck. It could be a fortunate investment, a timely opportunity, or even being born in a prosperous country. These factors, which are often beyond our control, can significantly influence our financial status. Recognizing the role of luck in our financial lives does not diminish the importance of hard work or skill. Instead, it provides a more balanced perspective. It helps us keep our feet on the ground when we succeed, reminding us that we owe some of it to good fortune. And when we face financial setbacks, it reminds us that it's not always a reflection of our abilities or efforts. Sometimes, it's just bad luck. Understanding the role of luck can also help us approach financial decisions with a greater sense of humility and caution. It can guide us to make more informed decisions, taking into account not just our skills and efforts, but also the unpredictable and uncontrollable factors. So, let's not forget the role of luck when we talk about money. It's not just about how hard you work or how smart you are. It's also about being at the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. So remember, luck may have more to do with your financial state than you think. Do you often compare your financial status with others? It's a compelling question and one that the book Psychology of Money delves into quite astutely. The book cautions us about the perils of financial comparisons, an all too common pitfall in our society today. Let's take a look at how this seemingly harmless act of comparison can lead us down a dangerous path. You see, when we begin comparing our financial status with others, we're not just comparing numbers, we're comparing life stories, decisions, risks, and a myriad of other factors that can't be quantified. This can create a distorted perception of wealth and success, and before you know it, you're making poor financial decisions based on someone else's life narrative. For instance, you may see a friend buying a flashy new car and feel the need to match that purchase to keep up appearances. But this could lead to unnecessary debt or financial strain, especially if it wasn't part of your initial financial plan. You've fallen into the comparison trap, and it's a slippery slope from there. Comparisons can also breed unhappiness. When we constantly measure our financial worth against others, we may feel inferior, inadequate, or even resentful. We're essentially setting ourselves up for a perpetual cycle of discontent. So, what's the antidote to this dangerous comparison game? The book suggests focusing on personal financial goals. This approach encourages us to define success on our own terms, based on our individual circumstances and aspirations. It allows us to create a financial plan that aligns with our life goals, rather than someone else's. Focusing on personal financial goals also fosters a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. You're no longer chasing after someone else's financial milestones, you're working towards your own, and there's a certain joy and peace that comes from knowing you're on your own unique financial journey. So when it comes to finances, remember to run your own race. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind of comparisons. Instead, focus on your own financial goals and take pride in the progress you make towards achieving them. It's your money, your life, and your journey. Make it count. Have you ever contemplated the power of compounding in finance? It's a concept that's both fascinating and powerful, and one that the book Psychology of Money explores in depth. Let's delve into it. Imagine you're planting a seed. In the beginning, it's just a tiny sprout, barely noticeable. But give it time, sunlight, water, and it grows. Not overnight, but slowly, surely, it becomes a mighty tree. This is the magic of compounding in finance. It's about the growth of your investments over time, with returns generated on the original amount and the accumulated gains. It's not about quick wins, but patient, steady growth. Understanding compounding is crucial for effective financial planning. It's like understanding the rules of the game. If you don't understand compounding, it's like trying to play chess without knowing how the pieces move. It won't end well. But armed with this knowledge, you can make informed decisions, plan for the future, and watch your money grow. The benefits of long-term investing shine through the lens of compounding. It's not about getting rich quick, but about getting rich surely. Let's say you invest $100 and it grows by 10% each year. The first year you gain $10, but the second year you gain $11, because you're earning 10% not just on the original 100, but on the $110 you had after the first year. Fast forward several decades and your $100 could become thousands, even tens of thousands, thanks to the power of compounding. So, when it comes to your finances, remember, patience and time are your allies. It's not about the big, quick wins, but the small, steady gains that accumulate over time. So remember, compounding is your best friend in finance. Nurture it well. After all, a mighty tree doesn't grow in a day, and neither does financial wealth. But with time, patience, and the power of compounding, your financial seed can grow into a sturdy, thriving tree.